Peace family. I hope you all doing well, and we're going to again surf the universe, you know what I'm saying? And you know that you cannot hope to build a better world without improving the individuals. That's why I've been teaching you about individuals and the importance of keeping these individuals get to know themselves, you know what I'm saying? Because when people know themselves, then they are best prepared to teach others and to deal with the world around them and to know the world around them, what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Because without you being able to improve yourself in this world, you can't help us. You have to know your condition, how deep you fell with the deception, with the artificiality of the world they created around you, and all this artificial system, persons, of civilians, of nations, slave nations, you know what I'm saying? And how all of this being put together by the controllers, the alien controllers that I explained to you, came from another realm, came from what you call them, from a far country, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna tell you that it's Nibiru. So he told you the aliens came from a far country. But okay, when you say aliens, include other species that were created by them, well, and live in this ecosystem that they created. This artificial ecosystem that pretends that it's all artificial. I told you it's a simulation. They pretend they care about you. It's all a program. And the program is damaging to you, to your life, shortens your lifespan and everything. As long as you go with the program, you will eat the wrong foods, drink the wrong water, work the wrong things, you know what I'm saying? And the controllers running destructive machines, creating bad weather. This weather is so bad and cold. You know what I'm saying? I told you, they bring in some trouble for, how they gotta sacrifice people. And they got Janos, as I explained to you in my last video, showing them that he's a god of, old and new. So at some point he stops this and he calls it old and he creates a new reality. Yeah, he's a reset god called Janos. So they call him January and made him the first damn month that they worship. And he's in the middle of winter. And that's something. And the same god talk about sacrifices for fertility in the middle of winter. And that's something. I have to keep telling you. It's all artificial. It's all a setup. And you better wake up to reality. Okay. There are dudes that woke up and they found their tribes and they're going back to their land and to their tribes. That's a very good thing. I could not support that more than anything in this case. But if you can't find your tribe, because for a lot of us, you're not gonna find your tribe. Because everything is being deleted. Okay, they flooded it. It's underwater. It's under the mud flood, and everything is being covered. Yeah, and you don't know where your ancestors were no more because all their graves were covered. All the houses were burned and covered in many around the whole world. So then you have this new species that came in, and I told you in Africa the whole thing is set up by the church, all these countries and all that, it's all made up. They divided land, they tell you in their own history, man. Papal bulls and all that, how they divided lands and everything. To the seals contract, you know what I'm saying? And they separated the people and created these names. And changed names of continents, changed places and everything. So a lot of people, I mean, originals, they are not going to find out nothing about themselves concerning their ancestors, because these files and these are being deleted. Other people have been living in their land for hundreds of years now, and these people are warmongers. They've been blowing buildings, old buildings that could tell who you are and things like that. So they've been deleting the evidence all this time that they moved in from the alien role. They move into this and they start deleting the past and creating their own history using their god fictitious stories. You understand that? So they tend to create some type of reality, but it's not real. It's a simulation. That's what I have to keep telling you in this channel. Watch out for the simulations, man. Because these dudes are not going to change one bit. A lot of them don't expect them to change. Don't stay there waiting. They're not going to change because it's not on their DNA. That's why they all, you will find out your DNA, because all their ancestors been destroyed, and they don't have most of them are mixed up with the hybrids. You know what I'm saying? And they can't think straight. They just think religion. Then they're gonna think about fake science. Then they're gonna think about fake history. Everything they embrace is fake. Yeah. So the more they lost, that's why they call them lost people. They're very far from reality. They can't even, go back to their lands and puzzle the whole thing before the reset, how it was. Who was what? What land was who? You were doing what? Because they created all the fake East stories, you know what I'm saying? As I explained to you guys, and gave them false realities, man. And people are just crazy to think that, they can continue ignoring our videos, ignoring the truth, and thinking they're going somewhere else. They're not going anywhere, man. They're trapped in a cube. There's no way out. Yeah. And they know they're trapped. Just look at the amount of poor people today that is increasing every day, in case you are still asleep. Yeah, there's millions of people out of work. There's no jobs. I don't see what jobs they're going to be doing. All the jobs have been taken. All the jobs have been sent to China. What are they going to do? And you got millions of them. They're only there because the matrix is sustaining them. So they need to create this weather. You have to understand the whole science, everything what's going on. Because you got situation that you got AI and the whole world going back out of work. So this can give rise to other things, like change. But this change, it's going to be contained, because of the program for containment is already on. Okay, that's why they keeping them. They tell them, since the Jews, you know what I mean, stay in the house. You're gonna pay. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna give you money. We're gonna help you. We're gonna boost you. You know what I'm saying, for a while. Yeah, just make sure you take your juice. You know what I'm saying. And meantime, you see them spraying this weather more and more every year. Every year now, the winter is worse and worse. Have you noticed? And they still giving you an agenda of global warming on top of that, because they know that they can tell you a total, complete different thing, opposite thing, and you're not going to question them. If you're having global warming, how the hell your winters are colder and colder? They're using them machines on them. AI controlling the weather. That's what you don't know. Yeah, so this weatherman, I'm telling you, y'all need to start. I don't know, man. Do what you gotta do. You know, make protection circles, make a prayer to the bullseye. You know, you gotta protect yourself. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself spiritually and then physically, because they're planning to bring a massive catastrophe. Because you can see all these people now hanging around and they don't have much. And I think the foods that they have is a big game now, a big economic game. They control the whole entire food production. Got all the sheeple unemployed, and you got they creating everything, the food, the water, everything. Nobody's doing nothing, because anything that was to be done was all exported to other countries that are cheaper and have slaves that cost less. See? So that way they can make big profits and they don't need to pay tax. In a third world country, everything is profit. So you understand that? You have to understand what the situation is before you can run a tribe, run a nation, run the world, you know what I'm saying? You need to know your basis. You need to know how you are affected and how you're going to get some remedy for that. And once you do that, then you're in a position to help others to also do the same. You know, love people, you have to respect some people, you have to be humble to know the truth. If you this guy that, you know, are not willing to think, are not willing to go beyond what was told, put down and think by yourself and compare other things that they show you and see because you need facts and you need to make sure that what you know is for real. So therefore you have to have that inquisitive mind that, you know, can see things, can notice things, and can you know, you have a soul, and you know, we're going to come to a conclusion of what is truth and what is lie, naturally. But once you're under mind control, it man control you, tell you whatever the hell they want, and you do whatever the hell they tell you, because you don't know yourself. That's why I told you guys, first thing you need to do is know thyself. This weather is supposed to bring you, you know, low vibrations, disorientation, sickness, and eventually snake juice promotion. That's all it does, because it's all the same program. It's the program to take us the hell out of here, as they said. They said they want to depopulate, they want to reset. That's like grievous words coming from the people that they vote for. Ain't that something, man? These dudes, man, all Religio. You know? All Israelites and Christians and Muslims, you know? But they have nothing in offer for you. They have no alternative lifestyle outside of Matrix. Their God failed to deliver them badly. It's been ridicularized by the system itself that replaced their God with the systemic safety. You need to be safe. You need to do what we want. You are a civilian. Take this shit. Take this Jew, eh? And then you have them bozos running after you, telling to sing in the same band. You know, you gotta do. Shut the hell up, man. You need to think about how you think is what you're gonna be. Okay? When I have some corporation telling you how it's going to make you feel good, when you're sick, you have another thing coming. What I see them doing now is they have this, they preparing them people. There's programs running preparing people to accept death and euthanasia and assisted deaths. I'm saying, because the juice complications that are going down, and a lot of people that imagine, man, there's dudes that lost their legs, lost their hands, they can move, they can walk, they're in a wheelchair, and the family have to carry them around. Yeah, change, bath them, change them, clean them. Now imagine this happens to you, man, and you're gonna feel broken. You're gonna feel like useless, and you probably will want to just think that you will be better off if you were not here. So then they got these programs to oscillate, and probably will bring it to life, and it will be fully legal. You know what I'm saying? In some countries already legal. You can take your family there and dispose of them. Something that you will see, like a guy like these fictitious stories of Hitler that they tell you, that gas chambers and people that couldn't do nothing, and now they got rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But now they do it more civilized. You know what I'm saying? And okay, some countries will not accept it, but they all still Religio. And some countries they make some countries and tell them that you can go over there to that other country over there, and then there you can do whatever you want. If you want to die today and get out of here because you're in pain, then we're gonna help you. Or you can ask a member of your family or somebody to help you. Are you gonna do that? You gonna help somebody to do that? Not me. I don't believe in dead. I don't worship the God of dead. That's why I don't take truth. No, I don't. I try to be as I'm not gonna just go out there and harm my body with something like that for no reason. People, it's not like an heroic thing. It's just a lab rat thing, and you didn't even have the conception to jump out of that. And when pain comes, it's always easy for everybody to say, I want to go. Because nobody wants to live in pain. Nobody wants to be useless. Nobody wants to be... Well, if life tells you that nobody wants to live being useless, then you should think about the decisions that you make every day. Because they will affect you. You can make a decision that makes you useless. Just think about that, people. I'm talking to the grown-up people that I know. I'm not talking to no Religio. I'm not talking to no believer out here, people. I'm talking to you guys, the family. Yeah. Now, you know that you're not going to have somebody telling you what is good for you, because once you fall, it's your life. So it's very important to decide to be self-independent. That's when I say that you cannot be, running other people. Like you see these Pan-Africans, you see these guys that call themselves African Americans, all these movements, and including Black Lives Matter, including all of them Israelites, all of them Christians, man. All doing the same thing. They don't know what they do, and their own book tells you that the own Jesus told you that they forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Is not what he says. People, they don't know what they do. They are lost people. Like the Cube said, the Cube turned them into lost people by design. Understand that? So they don't know, they have no idea of traps and how their lives are compromised by the system that they idolize. Because the cube itself tells them that this book tells them about everything that happens to them, including murderers. Out there's a lot of murders in this priesthood and everything. Hold on, I might find a scripture here that tells you that. A lot of murders in that book. The book says in Numbers that who's killed any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against any person who cause him to die. Moreover, we shall take no satisfaction for life of a murderer, which is guilty of death. But he shall be surely put to death. But really? Are you sure? Because I see none of them do this law out here. The world is full of murderers and nobody is keeping this commandment. So it's a BS that they worship. That's Numbers 35, 30 to 31. You know what I'm saying? What else? What else? It tells you in Job 24:14, the murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. If that's something. A murderer killing poor people in the night like a thief. All religious people that do that. That's the same dudes that you're gonna find in church playing like they believe in God and they're good people. Soulless. And Psalms 10:8 is seen it in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places of thought he murdered innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Ain't that something? A system that have a rich system that have their eyes privily against the poor. So these are aliens. I told you. They are no benefactors here. They're not here to save you. And then you go to Psalms 94, it will tell you they slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. That's what's happening in Babylon. That's how wicked and evil they are. All religious people. This is why I expose this Bible and let you know that it's an evil book. You know? And then you go Isaiah 1:21. It says, how is the faithful city became an harlot? Harlot, people. It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. Yeah. So what happened to that law about the murderers shall surely be put to death? It's all a joke. Yahweh is a joke. It's a program. It's not real. It's not believable. Nobody does it. It doesn't happen. Yeah? The only thing that happened are the evil things that are in the book. This is why you know the book is run by the aliens. And there's nothing to do with no Mosaic or nothing. It's a program that benefits the alien invaders that want to conquer this realm and put you to sleep. Jeremiah 4, what it says? There was a moment in travail anguish. Okay, let's skip that. Because, they're not going to get that. Will you still, just see how Yahweh take a piece with them, because he knows they have no soul. That's why he tells you the truth there, and then he put 10 lies, and then he put one truth. Jeremiah 7:9 goes to say, will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods, one ye know not? That's Yahweh asking them. You don't know me, nigga. But will you murder, Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery? But and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, which means unto me, that's Yahweh, taking a piece on them, and walk after other gods, which is Yahweh, Enki, Jesus, one ye know not. You see, he's telling them that you don't know what you're playing with, but you will steal and murder and commit adultery for him. That's what he's saying. And you swear falsely. You are a liar. You swear that Jesus lives. You swear that Jesus resurrected. You swear that Jesus is alive. You swear that Jesus can save, right? And swear falsely and burn incense into Baal because he's Jesus. Yeah. And walk after other gods, one ye know not. Because he's not inside you. He's not thyself. He's not you. He knows you don't know what you're doing because you're following other people outside of you, including him and other gods that you have images and you follow, like January, yeah, Junus, all these devils, gods that you worship. You got that pure idolatry on them. But will ye do that? It's sad, people. Very, very sad. And as troops, Hosea 6:9, even more evil. And as troops of robbers wait for a man, so the company of priests murder in the way by consent. That? So the company of priests murder in the way by consent. So they have your consent, don't they? They need your consent. For they commit lewdness. You see that? He's giving you a drop. That they need your consent. These priests, they need your consent. That's why they need your energy. That's why they're on YouTube. They got millions of views to prevent you from listening to videos like mine. What's up? The Bible is an evil book full of crap. All you guys need to know, man. Yahweh don't give a damn about none of them. He said all nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him as less than nothing in vanity. See that? Yahweh don't give two rats about none of them. Doesn't matter what they call themselves. Doesn't care. He said all nations, because he created these damn nations. These are all his slaves. These are all he's saying they vanity people. Yeah. That bring the princes to nothing. That's what Yahweh said. And make it the judges of the earth as vanity. You see that? He's saying that even the judges are a big joke. Princes, he bring them to nothing. But it's all an illusion that he tells them they kings and princes. His own people. He told them that they were kings and princes and gods in the earth. But what did he do to them? Burn their house and send them to hell. To be enslaved by other people, beaten up and killed, raped, and all sorts of crimes that he implemented on them. And bringing the princes into nothing, in so much nothing that these Israelite princes call themselves princes, but they don't have land, and they still don't know where they came from. Tick tock, and Jesus didn't come to save them. That's what you need to know. He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Don't they claim that they're supposed to be judges of this earth? Where are they? Why are we only here, only us judging this earth? Where are these old Israelite judges? Yeah, that are supposed to be powerful men from the Most High, and they're supposed to be judging all the wicked. They're supposed to be bringing righteousness to the earth. They're supposed to be bringing all that is good and turning down all that is bad and bringing a better day for everybody. They're supposed to be the judges. But what he say? What they got? Tell you about that. He bring the princes to nothing. He make the judges of the earth as vanity. So they vain. Don't listen to them. It's not a, these are not judges no more. They are foolish people, lost people. Yahweh destroy them with resets and more resets. Destroy them. That's all you need to know. Yeah. Behold, they are all vanity. Isaiah 41:29. Their works are nothing. See that? Their molten images are wind and confusion. See that? All that Jesus bullshit, wind and confusion. That's all you need to know. They are all vanity, which means vain, insane, and other words that you cannot do. The word vanity. Works are nothing. I already explained to you why their works are nothing, because they did nothing. It was all done by AI. It was all done by the controllers. Their works are nothing. Because they never got the chance to do nothing. They're slaves of the system, of a system that tells them every year what to do. That, create even the weather that they have. There's nothing they do. They can't do that. They're not on top of their weather. They're not on top of their health. They're not on top of this science. They're not on top of nothing. All run by Yhwh, Religio, corporate machine. Yeah. Wind and confusion. That's all they sell to them. I'm saying. So when you break down these stupid curses that they have on you, you're going to find out that your freedom behind that. Your freedom is coming from your consent. You consent with these priests and they finish you. Yeah. Jeremiah 51:18, clearly telling them they are vanity, the work of errors. You see that? The work of errors. This means the Bible is an error. Is the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. So, the work of errors. What do you think that means? Work of juices. The work of GMOs. The work of bleach water. Yeah, you got all these curses. They got all these curses on them, people. So he says that they are the work of errors. And in the time of their visitation, or means, in the time of the reset, they shall die. They shall perish. That's what he says there. Because they now are the work. They are vanity to Yahweh. And the work of errors. Because they been like lab rats, being tested, being using, and now they don't have the brain or the soul or nothing. So when the reset time comes, which is they call it visitation, yeah, are the dudes coming from the far land to visit them, they shall perish. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, Yahweh said, and the Lord hath not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word. Have they confirmed this word, people? I'm calling you, any of them that can confirm this word to be true, be powerful, or that they have any power. Have no power. They are in submission of this word. The word is a curse on them, and told them everything that happens to them will happen to them forever. Till the visitation. Therefore, they said Yahweh, Jesus, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore, behold, I am against you. Your God is against you, people. Said Yahweh, Jesus. And my hand shall be open the prophets that see vanity and divine lies. Hold on, how can your prophet see vanity if he's your prophet? Are you talking to him? If you see vanity, it's because you will not take God. Is it? Hell no. They shall not be in assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am Yhwh Jesus, the Lord. See that? Total cube, people. Therefore ye shall see no more vanity, nor divine divinations, for I will deliver my people out of your hand. And ye shall know that I am the Lord. It seems that he need delivering you over and over and over and over. It's a lifestyle of delivering these dusty ass Israelites. You get that? Yeah, it keeps happening over time, from time to time. He puts them up, then he puts them down, then he delivers them. Same story, another day. He resets that he do, and he keeps doing the same. That's all you need to know about that. There's nothing real about this fantasia that they created using some drops. Created the whole fantasia. Yeah. It's all a falsehood. That's what the Bible is. You can't believe a word they tell you there. It's all take you somewhere else. For man, you guys need to stay true to yourselves, man. You don't believe nothing that you see anywhere. I mean, from inside of you. All the programs out there, it's all programs. People that look like people, but they are just programs, simulations. And they are there to take your soul, to make you feel hurt, to make you hungry, so that will shorten your lifespan. You're happy, you need to laugh every day, you need to relax, and take things more as a joke than taking them too serious. When I say as a joke, I mean positively, but being truthful and being in the real path. Yeah, no, because even I had this thing that, after you know so much truth, you start getting so hungry about it, But this is the first thing that can destroy your health, not to get upset about what they do. Because Yhwh got all these programs going on. He wants to stress you. And he goes a long way to make you stressed. So the more truth you know, you need to relax. And use that truth for your own freedom. Because there is a freedom behind all of that truth. Okay? So continue developing yourselves, man. And you will get there. Yeah, day by day. You have to go to things. Most I put you down to things. Most I put me down to things in my life, man. Before I was as well, I lost, being, lost in the earth as well. And other people helped me. And then until I get my 2 feet, on my 2 feet. It might happen to a lot of people. Not everybody, but it happens to a lot of people. Especially if you travel around the world, and like I was when I was young, I go places and learn things, and I was very curious about everything and everyone. So, and I've seen now family and the whole family thing is nothing but a religion, and the religion controls your family. That's why you gotta understand to understand family, and let them destroy your aura with their negativity or with what they think. They're just a program. You can't take them serious at all, because they're just a program. They don't have soul. If they knew what you know, they probably wouldn't do what they're doing at all. So when it comes to family, I told you, man, a lot of them are under the spell of religion, and the way they think and everything is compromised by the spells that the priests have on them, because they gave them consent, so he can make this curse and he can put that on them, and they accepted it. So once they accepted it, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're there, you're gonna be under the influence. If you're in that family, you're gonna be on the influence. But many kids, they grow up and they leave their house. They're not gonna live there forever. Yeah, the dad is super religio, and don't let him do nothing. Don't let him be free. One day he's gonna go. It's not gonna be there. Yeah, some of them will not, but the ones that have soul, they will go. They're not gonna stay there playing Religio when they know better, when they know the truth. Nobody do that. It doesn't matter if it's family or not family. When you find the truth, nobody can stop you. That's how it goes. And once you find the truth, every day you're thinking about it. And every day you find something new. That's how you progress. And you do your own research about different things every day. All the things that you don't know in all areas of your life. When it comes to health, when it comes to healing, when it comes to hygiene, when it comes to anything, man, you have to do your own research and learn your own truth. And you cannot rely in books, that especially not books written by individuals, but written by corporate sectors. Be careful. You be in a cube. You have to take everything and filter it and come to your own conclusion, your own knowledge of whatever book you read. Because in the end of the day, it's you that going to manifest whatever truth you learn in that book in the world. So it better be right. What I have to tell you guys today. And this is going long for 40 minutes. So we're gonna be done now with all this Bible bashing, because it's a book of evil and destruction. Okay, that is worshipped by people. Worship a book like an idol. If it's not in the Bible, it's not true. Yeah. Yahweh didn't say that, so it's not true. So they lost their own soul. They lost the ability to think and to come to conclusion, to know the truth. And they lost the Godhood inside them. They don't have God. So, like, if you look back at these buildings they were building in the past, you can't be building these buildings in the state of mind that these Negroes have today, of slaves. They're slaves. They're in the state of mind of slaves. They don't believe in themselves. And I told you, there's a hybrid race mixed up that don't believe in themselves, and they need to be coached by the controllers for everything they need. The food, the water, the juice, everything. So don't assume that you are part of this. Don't assume that all these books they write about medicine and all this stuff is for you, because there are other hybrid people out there that need this stuff. If you're not an hybrid, it's not for you. And then he goes by the blood types and all this stuff. They're not going to tell you that. They're just going to say, everybody come over here, we're going to give you a juice. And you're supposed to believe that this juice that was made for one hybrid is going to work in the whole entire world. That's all, man. I'm going to stop. I love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.